If you've been playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you may have come to a point where you need to go to Goron City and Death Mountain, but you're having difficulty getting there. To get to Goron City and Death Mountain, you need to have flame-resistant items or clothing with flame resistance. You'll need to use these flame-resistant items or gear the entire time you're traversing through the ELDIN region. Before you can even think of traveling to Goron City, you need to prepare with flame-resistant items. This is not to be confused with the Gerudo gear, as you'll need flame-resistant items for the ELDIN region, not heat-resistant. Our first destination before you get to Goron City should be the ELDIN Tower that will give you a map of the region. Gliding east from the Akala Tower is probably your best course of action. You'll encounter the Foothill Stable just southwest of the Akala Tower, near the Moa Keat Shrine. Once you arrive at the Foothill Stable, speak with Gaily, who should be around the cooking pot just outside the stables. Keep the conversation going and she'll offer to sell you up to 3 fireproof elixirs. These provide level 1 flame resistance for about 4 minutes. While you can purchase just 1 or 2, the best value is getting all 3, and if you plan on stopping at any of the shrines or enemy strongholds along the way, you may need the extra time. To reach the ELDIN Tower, take the northern path from the Foothill Stable. You can climb up the south side of the mountain where the tower rests and avoid many of the enemies that you'd encounter if you took the main road. You won't need the flame resistance until after the tower, so don't worry about it just yet. Once you reach the tower, drink an elixir to prepare for the heat. From the tower, glide northwest to get back onto the main road. The RAYM shrine is found in the lava stream to the left of the main road, but you'll burn through all the time on your first elixir if you head to that shrine. If you picked up 3, this isn't a problem, but if you only got 1 or 2, it's best to come back to the shrine later. If you continue north following the road, you will come to the southern mine. To the left, you'll see Kima sitting on the ground. He's the only Hylian there, so you can't miss him. Speak with Kima to start the Fireproof Lizard Roundup side quest. If you deliver 10 Fireproof Lizards, he will give you the Flamebreaker armor, which grants level 1 flame resistance. This is the same as drinking 1 elixir, so if you complete the quest, you won't need any more level 1 elixirs like the one Gaily gave you. You can find most of the lizards around the southern mine, just make sure you sneak up on them so they don't run away. Continue north from the southern mine to reach Goron City. When you reach Goron City, take the main path toward the center of the city until you reach the first small bridge. Just before the bridge, head right and the first store on the right is the Ripped and Shredded Armor Shop. Head inside to find the Flamebreaker Boots, Flamebreaker Armor, and Flamebreaker Helm. You will already have the body piece if you completed Kima's side quest. Technically, you don't need to buy anything here because you can use the Flamebreaker armor you got from Kima, along with an elixir, and you'll be fine for the hotter areas in Death Mountain. However, if you don't want to worry about a time limit on your flame resistance, pick up at least 1 more armor piece so you have 2 pieces of the Flamebreaker set. I recommend getting the boots, they are far cheaper than the helmet. Then you need to head east from Goron City to reach Death Mountain, and there's a shrine along the way. But for the most part, you'll only need to be around Death Mountain while you're dealing with the Divine Beast. And that's it for the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. Check our description for more Breath of the Wild content. Check back every weekday for another Prima 365. And for more content like this, be sure to head over to primagames.com.